We are live. Hey, everybody, and welcome to Love Talk. My name is Angel Dion, and I am your host. We have our amazing guest here today, and I'm just excited to be here once again on Love Talk. We are streaming on Facebook, YouTube. I believe supposed to be Instagram too, but we are here. I think it's Instagram too. But I'm just so happy to be doing Love Talk again. It's been a long time coming. And when I was thinking about who I wanted to have on Love Talk and what message I wanted to push, and Tay, you was a person that came to mind because one, you're so resilient. And I've been knowing you for a long time. And just seeing you from a young girl to a grown woman is the evolution is just amazing. And
Thank
this
you,
month on
Angel.
Love Talk, we are talking about the strength within. And today we're going to focus on turning pain into purpose. And before we get started, I do want to give a happy heavenly birthday to my brother London. Today is his birthday. He did
Yes.
die by suicide 2 years ago. If you or anybody you know is dealing with mental health issues, you're feeling alone, don't know what to do, please reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or you can call the suicide hotline. You can call or text it at 988. So happy heavenly birthday, London.
Happy birthday, London. We
Thank you
love
so,
you
so much.
forever.
Yes, love you, love you, love you, bro. So here on Love Talk, we have real conversations, we have real healing, and real love. If you're tuned in and if you're on YouTube, y'all please like, comment, subscribe, all of the good things because we got to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at
Yep.
three something. We're going to do it with the help of y'all. But today we have the beautiful Ashante here on Love Talk, and we are going to be talking about turning pain into purpose. So before we get started, Tay, just introduce yourself to my Love Talk family.
Hi, Love Talk fam. My name is Ashante Jones.
Uh oh, wait, you froze.
Oh, can you hear
Okay, there you
me?
go. Yes, you back.
Okay. I'm Ashante. I am 30 years old. I'm a mom of five. I'm a hairstylist, and I'm also new to the community connection world. I started a group recently called Mom Era, and I'm just happy to be here with my girl Angel, sharing how you can turn your pain into your purpose.
Absolutely. So, Tay, we're going to do something called a lightning round. Okay. So, I'm
Okay.
going to ask you like 3 or 4 questions, maybe even five, and you have to just
Okay.
answer them really, really quick.
Okay.
Lightning. Okay. Lightning fast. Okay. So, what is one word you would use to describe your healing journey?
Transformative.
Oh, I like that one. Okay. What is a song that got you through your hardest days?
Um, man, Tasha Cobb's Gracefully Broken.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
That's
Okay.
the that's the one.
That's the one. That's the go to. What is a quote that you live by now?
Now I live by as it is. So
Mm.
whatever it is, that's just how it is.
And you know another one that I took from you.
What?
When y'all came out here for my birthday, you said
Hmm.
you don't take any L's. I have been
That's
saying that since
but
I since that day.
that
Don't
is
take
one of
no
mine.
L's.
Yes, I
I
don't take
love
any L's. Like I don't take any L's at all.
all
No
lessons.
lack. No lack.
None.
All lessons. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Next question is, what does self love look like for you today?
Today's self love for me looks like health, health and wellness. So working out, going walking, breath work. Oh my gosh, self love is breath work. Like we
Mm,
don't realize as moms and as women how much we really just hold our breath so much, right? So just breathing is self love.
that is self love, and that I like that. So let's take a moment. If you're watching this, we're gonna breathe for 3 seconds. Okay, we're gonna breathe in
Okay,
and breathe out, and I'm gonna let you curate this part because you do this with
okay,
Mom Era. Okay.
I do. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna take 3 deep breaths. I normally inhale through my nose and exhale out my mouth. If that's too much for you, you can also do in your nose, out your nose as well. So you start in and out, in and out, in and out. And
Much.
just that by itself, it really just makes everything better. Like you be moving and grooving, but just 3D breaths, it can bring you back to present.
I love that. And like you say, a lot of times we don't even breathe. Like, especially being a mom, all the roles we have, it's easy to just go, 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 go. And simply
Yeah,
breathing, it just calms
yeah,
the nerve, literally.
it does. It does.
It
So
okay, so let's
incorporate breath work, you guys. Incorporate breath work into your days.
incorporate breath. I'm gonna definitely incorporate it into mine too. So let's jump into today's conversation. So,
Okay.
like I said, we're talking about how we turn pain into purpose. So, for me personally, I have used my pain and turned it into my purpose. I There was a point in time where I didn't like myself. I didn't even love myself. I was going through like self identity. I didn't, I just didn't know myself and just didn't feel worthy or needed or wanted. All of those things that don't align with what God says about me and everybody else. But I was going through all of that, and I knew that when I was younger, and even as an adult, I still struggle with it. But now I have the tools and resources to be able to regulate and to be able to talk myself out of those dark moments and things like that. So I created Love Thine Self. I created Love Talk to be able to have these type of conversations. So that's how I use my pain and turn it into my purpose. So for you, what has been your pain that you turned into purpose?
I think I could name like at least three. One of them for certain. I suffered a traumatic incident when I was pregnant with my now 8-year-old Amir. I was caught in the crossfire of a shooting, and I used that pain for me to live my life fearlessly and just to the fullest, right? I didn't let that pain cripple me. I didn't let that pain stop me from, thriving as a woman or as a mom. I used that pain like, okay, I got shot. I could have been like, I'm not going to drive anymore, or oh, I'm not going to go to the park. I was literally right by the park at my mom's
Mhm.
house. I could have been, I'm not going over anymore. But instead of that, I'm like, I survived this. I made it through this. My son made it through this, right? So we're gonna live our life to the fullest. We're gonna do whatever it is our heart desires. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna live. We just gonna have a good time. So
Mhm.
I use the pain of being shot to learn how to live my life to the fullest because I'm now grateful. That could have been my last day, but
Mhm.
here I am. So that pain I turned into living life to the fullest, and also to as a mom with my first son Amir, I went through postpartum. And I didn't know, like at that time, postpartum wasn't really a thing. In our, young age, it was just like, girl, get it together. Like that's normal. I'm crying, my boobs hurt. Oh, that's normal. I'm suffering from my stomach going down. It's still contracting. Oh, that's normal. So now with my now third kid I have born, I created mom era.
Mhm.
Now I know, okay, women go through this, right? Women go through the struggle of trying to get themselves back to self. Like my
Yes.
baby's 2 years old, and I'm just feeling like I got back to myself after having Arlie, because it was like, so much trying to figure out, how much every kid is different. Every stage is different. Having one kid to having two kids to having three kids, like a whole different dynamic, right? So now I'm a mom of three and two bonus babies. So it's a different, speed for me. So I use that pain of feeling like, okay, I have this many, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing something right. Like, what's going on? Instead, I made mom era. So
Mhm.
now I have a community of moms who are in the same bubble, in the same boat as me, just trying to juggle and keep their momhood, afloat. And I use that pain of why me, or woe is me, or how I'm gonna do this. And I made mom era. So I have a group of moms, and we all just in the same category. We all surviving. We all
Mhm.
making it do what it do. And having that community of moms reminds me that I'm not the only person going through this,
Mm.
right? And also that this too shall pass. Like I have a mom in my group who's 40. She have two kids. She went through some of the same stuff I went through, and she remind me and encourage me all the time, girl, it gets better.
Mm.
So just finding different ways to not let your pain cripple you is definitely the way to, turn that pain into purpose.
Man, you mentioned so many things. You talked about the shooting, being shot, which is such a traumatic experience. And like you said, you didn't let that stop you from moving on with life. You talked about postpartum, and your daughter is about to, is she two? She's already two.
She's
She's
too,
two right
yeah.
now, and you just now feeling like you're coming back to yourself. You also talked about mom era, and one question you asked yourself was, why me? And I think a lot of women, especially, we ask ourselves those questions like, why me? Why am I going through this? Like, literally, why me? It looks like everybody else has it figured out and they know what they're doing, but I'm over here struggling, going through postpartum, not even feeling like myself. My body is changing, my mental is
Yeah.
changing. Children won't stop crying. It's a
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
why? So in those moments, how did you pull yourself out of what I would consider dark places?
God. I turned to God. I recently started my faith journey, probably at this point, a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
I dedicated my life to Christ. So I think Arlie was probably 8 months, or she was 10 months when I started going to church.
Mm-hmm.
And before her first birthday, I saw a tremendous difference in just the way I view things, right? Instead of saying, why me? I'm saying thank you, God, because some people can't have kids. Some
Mm-hmm.
people lose babies, and it's like I now live life more grateful as opposed to more like, more complaint, less complaints, more
Or
gratefulness. I would say that. Yeah, that's simply like standing on my feet and not complaining, being grateful to God for everything that I have.
And I think sometimes we can hear somebody say, I turn to God or I turn to my faith. And once you actually are in that, you realize how much or how important God really is. Because we
Yeah,
always hear that people say, nothing but God, or turn to God, or I heard God, and all this and all of that. But it's like, if
yeah,
you're not in your faith walk, or if you don't really understand it, you don't understand it till you are actually doing it yourself.
exactly,
You don't understand.
exactly,
So
exactly.
how has that relationship with God really been keeping you afloat, especially as a mother with so many kids?
Man, it's keeping me afloat like 1000%. Man, I don't know where I would be without him. Like, I recently went through a separation as well. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
year and a month separated from my husband, and that whole situation could have crippled me as well.
Mm-hmm.
But God, right? Um, I got my Bible. I leaned on my community at church. Like, having a church community, that really helped me because I have people at church who pray for me, who I could call and say, I'm not feeling my best today. And they say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, where you at? Pull over. I'm gonna pray for you right quick. And just that by itself makes me feel better. So the
Mm-hmm.
power of prayer has really helped me a lot in my faith journey. And
And
also community in the church.
community is literally everything. So for you, what has been the hardest part of these struggles, of the heartbreak, or just the thing of this season of your life? What's been the hardest part?
Um, Loneliness. Sometimes I feel like, it's just me and my kids, and I talk to them, right? I talk to them about, their day and, what they feel and, what's on their mind, right? But there's nobody for me to talk to express, my accomplishments with, or my, struggles as a mom with, or my, just what's on my mind, right? I don't have that confidant anymore. So the biggest struggle is loneliness. But again, God's
God.
there. I talk to him. I'm in my prayer journal every night. Like whenever I think I need to call, whomever or however, I get the prayer journal. And I talk to God like he my daddy, my boyfriend, my best friend. What's up, God? Today I'm feeling like this. Today this happened. Or how's your day going, God? Just a simple conversation with him has really been helping me push forward because I could really, have lost it a long time ago, but God. That's another thing I say every day, but God.
But
But God.
God.
Because if not, who knows where I would be.
Mm-hmm. But everybody just tuning in. You're tuned into Love Talk. This month on Love Talk, we are talking about the finding the strength within. And today we're talking with Ashante, and we are talking about turning pain into purpose. So one thing I was about to ask you was, like what are some type of practices or routines that help you to rebuild your strength? You mentioned God, but I know for certain one thing that you do that I keep saying that I need to do is you have a jar and you have different papers in that jar that you pull out. Tell us a little bit about your jar.
Okay. So that's the affirmation jar. So with the affirmation jar, I actually got that idea from B. Cherie, Brittany. I went to one of her Galentine's events, and one of the activities at the event was for us to create an affirmation jar. In the affirmation jar, there's affirmations that I need, right? But also too, not just from me, the different women that was at the event put stuff in my jar as well.
Mm,
So what we did was we had a clear jar right from Dollar Tree, literally probably $1, but I don't know what she paid for it, but she had it there for us. You grab a jar, all different colored paper. You cut the paper into slices. You
mm-hmm,
write on each slice. I think I have like divorce did not break divorce will not break me.
mm-hmm.
I have I am strong, I am beautiful, I am that mom, I am an awesome dance coach, I am that hairstylist. Daily reminders for me, like if I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling like, cool, I don't feel like getting up through the day, I pray first, brush my teeth, grab a paper out that jar.
Mm,
Daily reminder, like, and that, man, that helps a lot. So one of them I have on my mirror, on my body mirror, is I am gracefully broken. And
mm.
when I pulled that one, I'm like, and that was a perfect because I had a rough night before. Morning I woke up still heavy. Try to pray, try to do yoga. I was still feeling heavy. I went to the jar, grabbed that one out, and I'm like, this is exactly what I needed.
Right on time.
Like, right on time. So that one stays on the body mirror. But I sometimes take them, fold them back up, put them back in the jar back at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
so I can get back to it eventually. But the affirmation jar definitely does wonders. If you are a woman and you are trying to, just lift yourself up and try to pull yourself out the dirt, make yourself an affirmation jar. Even sitting there writing the affirmations was fulfilling to me, right? That was like literally pouring back into myself. Because as I'm writing these things about myself, I'm believing it. I'm affirming it. Then I fill in the jar. So it's like, oh, all this in one jar. All this is me. Oh, like, yes, T.
I love that. And there's so much power in just writing things down. Just like you
Yes.
write down the affirmations, one thing that I do on a daily, not a daily basis, but I do often is
Mhm.
I write a love letter to myself. And probably like 2 weeks ago, I was feeling down. I was doubting myself. Self-sabotage was drowning me. I was just going through everything at this point.
Mhm.
And I had got invited to be a speaker at an upcoming event, which is Saturday, and they want me to facilitate a love letter, having the people write a love letter. And I had my
Nice.
notebook, and I just randomly opened my note. I was emailing the girl back, had my
Mhm.
notebook, the notebook open, and a love letter to myself that was written in 2020.
Wow.
And I just read it to myself, and it was everything I needed in that exact moment. So I definitely
Exactly.
second writing everything down because it's just powerful. There's so much power in writing things down. Let me see. I got a comment right here. Love this conversation. Hey, Brittany. Hello, everybody that's tuned into Love Talk. Y'all drop down in the comments. Just say, hey, let us know how you turned your pain into purpose. And make sure that y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button because I really need y'all support. So Tay, there are so many people watching this and so many people that are gonna watch this that just need some pick me up, especially from someone who has gone through something, who has experience, and that can give them some words, some affirmations, just anything. What can you give to somebody who really needs it right now?
Keep going. Keep going. The only way is up. Um, Life try to get you down. You just have to keep pushing forward. One day, I tell my girls all the time. Angel gonna attest to this. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other foot. That's all you could do. You could
Yes.
only do what you could do. One day at a time, one foot in front of the other foot, and keep going. When you stop and when you get stagnant, that gives the enemy space to creep in.
Mm.
The enemy wants you to stop. He wants you to sit down. He wants you to say, I'm tired. I can't take no more. Right? But God, He wants you to keep pushing forward. He wants you to believe in Him. He wants you to keep trying to be your best self every day. So keep going, keep pushing forward, and don't let the enemy win.
I love that. And hey, Kayla in the comments. So, Tay, I want you to tell the people all about what you have going on as far as being a hairstylist, as far as being a coach with EDT, as far as Mom Era. Let us know all the things, how everybody can find you, and just let us know.
Okay, so hi again, guys. I don't know if there's anyone new on the chat, but I'm Ashante. I'm a licensed hairstylist. I've been hairstyling for 10 years. You can follow my hair page. Yes,
10
10
years?
years. Yes, yes. Like if I'm about to be 9, yeah, 10 years. Um, so yes, licensed 10 years. Um, you can follow my hair page, Touch by Tay Hair. I am based in New Orleans on the West Bank. I specialize in natural hair and protective styles. So to be the stylist, come see me. I love new clients. Also, I am the assistant director at the EDT dance team. We are based in Kenner. We are an all girls majorette dance team. Our youngest dancer is 5, I believe, and the oldest is 16. Well, I'm sorry, 17. We travel and compete. And we are actually about to have a showcase on this upcoming Saturday. If you love dance or if you just want to come and see what we have going on, we will be in Chalmette at the Frederick J. Segur Civic Center in Chalmette, 1 to 5 on Saturday at our showcase. Come see us. Come see us. And lastly, my baby, my brand new baby, Mom Era. Mom Era is a movement. It's a vibe. It is everything that I dreamed to have had as a community when I had my first son in 2016. If I had this community now, then the postpartum wouldn't have got to me as bad, but it's here now thanks to me.
Yes.
So if you're a mom, no matter what kind of mom, a stepmom, if you're an auntie and you raise kids, you're a mama. If you're a grandma and you whatever the case, mamas, all kind of moms. Follow Mom Era Movement. It's a newest venture of mine, but I love it. It's a passion project I've been just dying to have, and it's finally here. It's thriving. It's doing great. Right now, we have about 150 moms that follow the page. The page is private. It's a private community because it's for moms only. We don't want nobody to try to come in and see our comments under the post and try to judge. So it is a private page, but it's literally a safe haven for moms. I post daily topics and questions on Mom Era for the moms to respond to because you never know what mom is going through the same thing as you. So one I posted when school started was, "What's up, mamas? School started, 5 babies. How we making it?" And everybody was like, "Girl," So it's just good to know that you have somebody right there with you. So that's what Mom Era is. It's a community. It's about connection. It's about networking, and it's also about bringing our moms and our babies together. So we had our first event yesterday.
Yes.
It was a mommy reset. We had some moms come out at the park with our mats and we did some yoga, okay? And we wrote down some affirmations. We wrote down what we wanted to release at our reset and we stretched it out, honey. And we had a good time.
Loved it.
So shout out to those moms who came through. But I will be having more events coming soon. Some mommy and me play dates and also too just some events for just moms so you can let your hair down, you could relax and meet some moms you probably didn't know that live nearby you. I met one mom yesterday who lived 10 minutes from me. And she's like,
Wow.
"Girl, I've been trying to find someone. I don't have no friends. I don't know nobody on the West Bank. I lived in the East." And, look at
Right.
that. So Mom Era is community. It's a movement. And if you're a mom, follow Mom Era. We welcome all moms of all races, all ages, and all sizes. I don't know. But follow Mom Era. It's a
Yes.
movement.
I love that. So let's kind of do a little Mom Era question right now. You give us a question,
Okay.
and in the chat, y'all answer too, because I know we got some moms.
Okay. Okay. So one question I didn't post yet, but I'm actually going to post tomorrow. What are you unlearning as a mom? What is something that you thought you had to do as a mom, right? Like let's say, like my mama used to say, don't sit on no man lap because he gonna try to, something like some kind of generational thing that trickle down to you. You try to, put it on your kids, but you see it's not working. What are you unlearning as a mom?
Oh, that's a good one, Tay. I just had this conversation with Mia. Mia, come on in the comments. We should talk about this. So let me go. I'll answer first.
Okay.
Something I'm unlearning as a mom is how to I'm learning how to control my emotions because I realize that I don't do well with controlling my emotions, my emotion of anger. So
Hmm.
if my child does something that is not, right, and it's not
Yeah.
bad, it's not horrible, but it's just them being children, I
Yeah.
instantly go in a rage, and
Yeah.
now they all flustered and all of that. And then I see how my actions pour into them when
Yeah.
they're all flustered or when they're feeling angry. They're a mirror of me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm mad at you for acting this way, but it's like I'm the one who taught you how to do this by the way I'm acting. And it's just like I
Yeah.
literally had this conversation today and I was like,
Yeah.
I gotta work on it. I have to work on it because I don't want my children to be scared to come to me when they make a mistake or when something happens because I'm your source. Come to me.
Yeah.
I'm not, I don't want to say source like I'm God, but I'm your
Yeah.
person that you're supposed to come to.
Yeah.
But if I'm putting that fear in you, making you not even want to come because of how I'm going to blow up from you just
Yeah.
spilling water on the floor, it's
Yeah.
okay. So I'm really trying to unlearn that and just change my way of thinking and talking and processing things because I have
Yeah.
for their kids. Like they're small
Yeah.
things just trying to develop. These children been only
Yeah.
here 2 years, 4 years, 1 year, and I'm
Yeah.
31. And it's just like, come on now, Angel. So I'm really,
Yep.
really trying to be intentional about that. It's hard, but
Yeah.
I do a lot of apologizing. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look, I was upset. I'm going to work on talking to you better, communicating with you better.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on. Let me see if we got one in the comments. Beating my kids for everything. You can simply talk to them. They don't need to be beat all the time. We are not slaves anymore. Communication is key. And I used to get beat like a runaway slave. No, for real.
Huh, bro?
No, for real. That's it's a good
Same,
conversation.
same. That's a
So what
that's a
about you,
that's a
Tay?
really good one. That's a really good one. Mine is cursing. Like I'm learning that you don't have to. I'm unlearning the use of profanity. Like using profanity don't make them do nothing faster. It don't make them like it don't scare them at all. Like they're not scared of that. But what that does do is teach them to use it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm unlearning the use of profanity, not just with my kids, but period, like around the board, because it's just like why
Mm-hmm.
it's not cute. It's not cute at all. So definitely as a mom, I'm unlearning that because it's for one, it's harmful, right?
Uh-huh.
Words hurt us even as adults. So if your mama calling you, cursing at you, sit the f down, da, 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 imagine how that feels to again a baby brain. That's a little fragile, being. So it's like, oh my, like you have to say that to me like that. So I'm really unlearning talking to them in a bad, nasty way,
Uh-huh.
and one day at a time. I want to tell you, accountability. The fact that you apologize to them and hold yourself accountable, it shows them that you want to be the best version of yourself for them. So shout out to you for doing that because a lot of parents don't do that yet. So I see
Yes.
you.
Thank you. And I see you too. And I just want to let you, I wanted to tell you this in the beginning, but it slipped my mind. I just want to tell you that I see you. I literally see you. Like I said, from when you were younger to now, just the evolution, the resilience. And I kind of want to get away from saying we're so strong because I don't want to be strong. But
Right?
that resilience,
The
that
resilience, yes.
picking up and going, doing what we have to do, doing what you have to do. 10 years as a cosmetologist, that's a long time. And I
Yeah.
told you in the beginning, I love your bangs. This is the red head that I know, Tay, with the red hair. I love it. I want to encourage you to keep going. It's not gonna be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But like you said, but God. But
But
God.
God,
But God. So just keep going. I'm proud of you. I support you in
thank you,
every
my
area.
girl.
Y'all make sure y'all support Tay. Go follow all of her Instagrams. I'm gonna post all your stuff on my socials. I do need to do a better job of marketing, so I'm gonna make sure I market all of this. I'll chop it down, put the clips up. I have to do better, but we one day at a time. One day at a time. So I
One day at
want
a
to ask
time.
you one more question, or let's do
Okay.
3 more questions.
Do your
Okay,
thing. Do your
let's do
thing.
rapid fire questions.
Okay.
When do you feel most confident?
I feel most confident behind a chair.
Mm,
Like that's my that's my I feel most confident behind a chair, and I feel um like it's my second home
mm-hmm.
behind a chair. Like I feel at peace. I feel grounded behind a chair.
I love
Grounded,
that.
yes.
Next question. What's your go-to reset move when your energy's off?
Breath work.
Mm,
Simply like I'm in a car, my kids overstimulated, which is very often like having four kids in your car, almost every car ride. Like
mm-hmm.
some days I'll literally work at the shop, right? And I have my kids with me at the shop. And sometimes I'm leaving the shop at like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, right? And they've been at the shop, they've been running around having a good time. We get in the car and I'm expecting like peace and quiet and serenity, but they're not giving that. They're giving,
On 10.
hype, right? On 10, yes. And I literally live 10 minutes from the shop, but that 10 minutes feel like 30 minutes when, they all just, Mama this, Mom, what we eating? And what we gonna do next? And can we have movie night? And can we bake cookies? And I'm just literally sitting there.
Look, trying to
and
unlearn not cursing so much.
right, right. And my stepson be like, you okay over there? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, son. I'm good. And then when the little one stop, I'm like, okay, y'all, let's take a deep breath. I make them breathe. When they all just stop asking so many questions, I'm like, okay, y'all, let's take a deep breath. So Arlo goes, and I'm like, and he on my neck right here. Lolo, fall back, fall back. Breath work so much so that my kids do it. Like even my 2-year-old, like I catch her going, I'm like,
Oh,
what's up? But breath work definitely is a good reset. Quick reset too.
quick reset. I love that.
Yes.
Last question. What is something you've recently forgiven yourself for?
Oh, I've forgiven myself for it's gonna be deep, y'all. So
Okay.
bear with me, bear with me. I recently forgiven myself for subjecting myself to things that does not serve me.
Mm,
Um, I blame myself for a lot of things that I experienced and endured in my past relationships. And I have just recently, I'm not gonna say just recently, I'm gonna say in March, I really sat down with myself and I'm like, I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for, you know, making you think you have to stay in a place where you weren't being poured into. I'm sorry for making you think that you had to deal with the verbal abuse and the physical abuse and the belittling when you didn't have to. I'm sorry that I didn't remind you that you are worthy of the best of the best.
mm,
So I've recently forgiven myself for simply that, for not reminding myself of my worth daily. So now it's like every day you're gorgeous, you're worthy of top tier, nothing less. And for that, like me forgiving myself for that, it changed my tools a little bit in my head, right? Because I had for the first 8 months of my separation, I had this thought of unworthiness. Like I'm not worthy of love. I'm not worthy of genuine relationship. I'm not worthy of someone who actually see the light in me that I know I have in myself. And when I sat down and wrote the letter to myself, it literally like it turned some keys. And now the keys on a different part, like the ignition is turned on. It's like you are worthy, right? You actually are worthy. You actually do deserve the best of the best. And before you could, expect that from someone else, you have to first give that to yourself.
mm.
So daily, I'm sorry for not giving that to you, girl, but we here now, and you
Yeah.
don't deserve it but the best.
Come on, I got the chill bumps, and I just want to remind you too, because you reminded yourself. But sometimes you need that other person remind you. So I'm here to remind you: you are worthy, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are worthy of love. You are God's child. You are
Say it.
everything. You are just. Oh, you're amazing. You're beautiful. You're
Thank
smart.
you,
You're
Angel.
intelligent. You're creative. You are mom era. You are everything and more, Tay. And I know you
Thank you,
are
Angel.
practicing that. And I want to continue to remind you that. And the fact that you did mind remapping is amazing, because so we can get stuck in that that dark place. And our
Yeah.
mind, our thoughts, they'll drown us. And I just want to
Yeah.
encourage you to keep doing your affirmation jars, to keep doing breath work, to keep pouring into yourself that confidence behind that chair. Because one thing that you not only have confidence behind that chair, but you give everybody confidence once they sit in that chair and get up and look in that mirror. That is
Yeah.
definitely a confidence thing right there. You have
Yeah.
confidence when you go and mentor EDT girls. Those girls
Yeah.
look amazing, and it starts from the top, which is the coaches. So keep doing
Yeah.
that. Mom era, we need that. You need it. What you needed, you're giving to women. As a mom,
Yes.
I need that. So I just want to encourage you and tell you to keep going, Tay, because you are doing
Thank
it. I love you.
I love you
I'm so
too.
proud of you. We on Love Talk. We on Love
I love
Talk.
you
It's been a
too.
long time coming.
I know. Wait, so don't leave before I give you your flowers too,
Okay.
because yeah. So I've been trying to push Angel to get Love Talk back popping for a minute. Okay, and I just want to tell you, I am so proud of you. I am proud for everything that you are and everything you stand for. You are literally embodying and standing for love, not just love with a partner intimately, but self love, right? And when I tell you, I am just so proud of you. Like you said, I've been knowing you since day one, and the evolution of you from a cheerleader, young cheerleader, to a cheerleading captain, to college student, to mom, wife, boss. Like you are bodying that just so gracefully. And I'm just so proud of you, Angel. I love you so much. And you are doing the Lord's work. Okay.
Oh my goodness, Tay. Oh, you said so much. We got some comments. So good. I love it here. Yes, the babies in the background makes me so much more amazing. Yes, I just love when the flowers are giving. Yes, literally cheering on my girls still. Yes, I love it. And this is real. Love talk, like I said, real conversations, real
Yes.
healing, real
Yes.
love. And I want to clear up a misconception. A lot of people think the presence of self-love is the absence of wanting love from somebody else. It's not.
Mm.
Self-love is simply teaching somebody how to love you because of how you love yourself. And that's what I
Yes.
promote, because there was a time when I didn't even like myself and I didn't even love myself. So I
Yeah.
just want to encourage y'all to practice self-love, because it's needed. And look, I told you I was gonna come out the room. April, look, the children right here. Yes, I love
Carter.
everything. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, April. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Mia.
Hey,
Brittany.
Carter.
Hey, everybody, y'all. Look, I am a mom. This is real. They're supposed to be in the room, but they're
It's
here. This
okay.
is real. All right.
Where's Araya?
Araya is in the room. Mari is in the room. Yes, love yourself. And Tay, before we head out, I just want to open up the floor to you to say whatever it is on your heart. Before we head out.
Okay. Again, follow me on Touch by Tay Hair and follow Mom Era Movement if you're a mom. I want to leave y'all with this. As it is, so it is. Okay. If you feel like you're not doing enough, it's great as it is. If you feel like, your business not thriving, or if your life is at a stagnant place, as it is, be grateful for what you have right now, because there is always someone that has it way worse than you. And don't you forget it. Love yourself. Be grateful for the life you have. Be grateful for the breath you have every morning. Wake up with a grateful heart. Wake up every morning grateful, y'all. I tell you, that just sets the tone for my days. Waking up grateful. Don't wake up, oh, I gotta do this again. No, wake up. Thank you, God. Opening my eyes today for the breath I breathe. Thank you for the job I have. Thank you for my kids. Thank you. Whatever it is, you have to thank God for the house. It may not be what you want it to be. Thank God for it, because you can't have better until you're grateful for what you have now. And we're gonna leave on
Ooh, that's a word. I can't wait
that.
to chop this up and put this on Instagram for y'all and TikTok and everything. I thank y'all so much. Gratitude, absolutely. Hey, kids, thank y'all so much for tuning in to Love Talk. Again, happy heavenly birthday to London. If you or anybody you know is struggling, please reach out to the suicide hotline, which is 988. You can call or text it. Happy heavenly birthday to my little brother. I love you, love you, love you, and I miss you. And I just want to thank y'all for tuning into Love Talk. Before y'all click out of this, make sure y'all subscribe to Love Talk. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that. We are trying to build our audience. We are trying to build our platform. We are growing bigger and better. And I only can do that with the help of y'all. Make sure
Yes.
y'all tune in every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of that. We're going to be live on
Run it
everything.
up.
Run it up. Yes. Tay, I love you. I appreciate you. You are
I
one of
love you too.
thank y'all for tuning in. Remember to choose you today. Y'all have a good night.
Always.